If you don't know, Ta-Nehisi Coates, woke asshole, he's currently somehow got the job writing
Superman,
Captain America, and the new Superman movie.
the Superman movie.
Yeah, so that will be fun. But
Holy
he's currently writing
shit.
Captain America, and he basically wrote this incarnation of Red Skull, the literal Nazi leader from the 50s, to be a right-wing, ultra-conservative, secret fascist talk show podcaster who's trying to leverage, young men who feel, upset about society, don't have their place in society. He's trying to leverage them into becoming the next Nazi fascist group. Okay.
Yes.
And Ta-Nehisi Coates has all these direct analogies and comparisons of Red Skull to Jordan Peterson. He has, like Red Skull has like 10 rules for chaos or order or whatever,
Yeah.
He's blaming feminism. The guy who's wearing the Red Skull mask actually looks sort of like Jordan Peterson, and he has like a blonde daughter that looks a little bit like Jordan Peterson's daughter. Like, it's so disgusting.
Did you read the book? You're the one that actually tracked down the pages.
I read the issue that it was from.
Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Who else on the internet has read the actual issue?
I was very curious when I saw the panel. No one was saying what it was from, and I was like, "Is this an old panel? Is this new?" No, it's the newest issue,
brand new
Captain America. Yeah, yep.
So I brought up the panel so people can see it. It's got Red Skull and it says 10 rules for life. I guess there's a couple rules in there that the activists really hate. I think set your house in order before you try to change the world. I think Ta-Nehisi Coates probably wants to 86 that one, right?
Right.
So he's like, tell the truth or at least don't lie. That's probably out of there. That's why he ditched those two, and now it's only 10 rules for life. Look, I got the shortened version, the cliff notes for you guys here. Chaos and order. Who's Carl Luger's genius?
I don't know. He talks about Carl Luger.
Is that like some
he mentions him?
Some Nazi or something?
He's the Austrian politician and founder of the Austrian Christian Social Party.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There you go.
Probably some insult that went over our heads. So.
Probably. Some anti-Semite, so whatever.
Yeah.
The populist and anti-Semitic politics of his Christian Social Party are sometimes viewed as the model for Adolf Hitler's Nazism. There you go.
So give us the lowdown on the issue. How close is it to Social Justice Detective? That's what we really want to know.
It's basically Social Justice Detective.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
he ripped off Social Justice Detective from 3 years ago. What a hack!
I know.
I'm calling my agent. I have to go.
So so that's the lowdown of what this insanity is right now. It's sad. It's sad that, and this isn't like a one-off. This isn't a what if. This isn't like some random independent story. This is the current main run of Captain America.
Yes.
Now, as Jordan Peterson as a Nazi.
Well, just even worse than that. Like you've said, this is like Social Justice Detective. Social Justice Detective is a parody of an idiot detective. He's basically turned Captain America into an idiot, into a fucking moron.
Yep.
Well, welcome to America, guys.
Sad.
Very sad.
This is the laptop.
Yes. The Red Skull, 10 Rules for Life, Chaos and Order, Carl Luger's Genius, The Feminist Trap.
Do you know who Carl Luger is?
I don't.
I'm going to share it with Chad anyway.
Okay,
Carl Luger is the Austrian politician who basically put like Vienna on.
The amount of gaslighting around this was insane, because it was like every leftist communist person, they all had like different takes on this. They're like, half the people be like, this isn't supposed to be Jordan Peterson. If you're seeing Jordan Peterson, that's just you. That just shows how close to a Nazi he is. That was obviously not the intention. Like, it's so like obvious trolling. Like, oh my God, shut up. Everyone knows what you're doing. It's so obvious. And then the other side was like, oh yeah, well, obviously, this is Jordan Peterson and he's leading people down to being Nazis. And yes, he totally deserves this.
Yeah. Yes, the double gaslighting from two different sides, which was actually worse. I mean, I kind of feel like it's not our fault that Jordan Peterson resembles.
Yeah, that one's even worse because that's
Enough.
just like 100% troll. Like no one actually believes that.
Yeah, you can't believe that. That's insane.
I just realized, in Jake's background, you can see
His corn cob.
the corn cob.
I know. He's always within reach. You never know. He might
What was
have
the
like
origin? Does anyone know what the fuck? Who?
That's for his OnlyFans account, man.
What was the origin? What made a grown ass man said, when I talk about serious political issues, I mean, look, I know I'm a silly cartoon character, right? I know I'm a silly cartoon character, but I'm not in a fucking corn cob outfit. Come on. Let me talk about structural racism. Let me talk about the tragedies that have befallen minority oppressed groups in our country, in our world.
Oh, very serious now.
Dressed as a fucking corn cob. Like, whose idea was this?
Come on, this is very serious. Talking about serious things, okay?
Yes,
this is politics now, Sitch, okay? We have to be serious.
I would appreciate, maybe he's onto something. I think the presidential debates would get a lot more viewership.
Oh my God.
The candidates were required to dress up as a random fruit or vegetable.
Oh my God, that would be great. What would Biden come as? A pineapple.
Big pineapple. Trump would obviously be an orange. Okay, we don't even have to think about that.
I know. That's why I wanted to give you the hard one.
There you go. Trump would be an orange. Biden would be a pineapple. Yeah,
I kept trying to think what is a sleepy fruit? What is a fruit or vegetable that puts you to sleep?
He'd be a prune, right?
Maybe celery. Like it doesn't get more boring than celery, right? Celery is the boring vegetable.
He's bland like celery.
Yeah. Yes.
On the map, and created the Christian Social Party. He created basically the system of populist anti-Semitism. That was.
I love how they're using all the stuff that Ta-Nehisi Coates put in this and making it seem as though these are Jordan Peterson things. Like this is something Jordan Peterson is into.
And that Ta-Nehisi Coates chose Carl Luger because it's the first name of Carl Jung, and we always know Jordan Peterson always brings up Jung, so
true.
That's why.
True. He's like, I need a Carl, but he's got to be a Nazi.
I need a Nazi Carl.
Oh my God. What if he did Karl Marx Genius? There's a little edit that could be done.
Oh, that's true. Why are there all these Carls?
Yeah.
Sorry, Gon. Why are all these Carls running around?
Sorry, all of our Carl fans.
Was the model for Hitler's Nazism. So it's super funny that this was put in there. And the feminist trap, that's so fucking good.
For those who don't know, by the way, I imagine if you're watching this channel, you probably know, but I do want to overview and basically say Jordan Peterson, for those who don't know, is a right-wing, although he's one of those right-wingers that's embarrassed to be called a right-winger, so when you accurately call him one, he's like, I'm not a right-winger, you don't even know about me, even though we read his entire last book and are about to read his second one, or third one if you count Maps of Meaning, but no one wants to read that. So Jordan Peterson is a Canadian psychologist, right-wing pundit, rallied against the...
It's so funny. There's always, he's a right-winger. Jordan Peterson's a right-winger. I agree that Jordan Peterson tends more towards tradition, obviously, which is more of a right-wing personality.
Sure.
More of a right-wing moral foundation. Sure. But when have you ever heard Jordan Peterson talk about right-wing economic policy versus left-wing economic policy?
Right-wing politics even. Like, what the hell?
Right. He very, except for the woke stuff, if you were to remove all the woke stuff, Jordan Peterson rarely comments on politics.
What's his position on tax policy, Sitch?
I don't know.
Is he for progressive taxation? Fuck if I know.
What's his policy on abortion or immigration?
I don't know.
Actually, no, he's pro-immigration. He's pro-immigration.
Oh, is he?
I heard there's a clip of him. Well, he's pro not illegal immigration, obviously, but he's pro, intelligent immigrants from other countries coming to his country and making it better.
Yeah. Oh, we all are.
I mean, obviously Canada has a lot more space. It's nothing but mooses up there.
True.
But so where does this? It's like, oh, if you're against woke stuff, and you seem like you're in favor of religion, even though Jordan Peterson's, I think, is a secret atheist.
The secret? It's not a secret. It's we all know. The only one that doesn't know is Jonathan Peugeot. But don't tell him. Don't tell him we love Jonathan.
Jordan Peterson still no. He's a right winger why would Jordan Peterson be embarrassed to come out as a right winger? That'd probably help him in his career. It wouldn't hurt him.
I heard a talk recently where he stepped into the conservative frame a little more than I'd ever seen him do it. And I'm trying, I think it was the God Sod talk. I was
going to bring that up because the first thing he talks about in the is it Gad Sad or God Sod?
God, we better say Gad Sad. If we get too close to God, obviously Gad's head is big enough. Very mad.
Well,
also, let's face it, Gad has a giant head. Okay,
that's right. In like I think it's literally the first thing they talk about in the Gad Sad interview is Jordan Peterson is worried. He just saw, or not just, but he was relating to the Capitol Hill riot, and he saw it, and he was thinking about how scared and awful it was, and how scared it made him feel because he's super. I mean, people forget Jordan Peterson. The reason he is very interested and obsessed almost with the Soviets and with Hitler is because he was obsessed with trying to figure out what makes people do these horrible, awful, fascistic, authoritarian things. And so he looked at the Capitol Hill riot and it kind of reminded him of all these things. And so he immediately opens up his thing with Gad Sad, like, oh, you have to account for all the crazies on the Capitol Hill and on the right and kind of this stuff going on. And Gad Sad's like taken aback that that's like the first thing Jordan Peterson even mentions. So
really?
Yeah. So to just be like, oh, he's like this right-wing conservative pundit. It's just baffling. It's just so baffling to me.
Yeah, he's worried about political extremism on both sides. In his new book, the best chapter, I don't know if you've read his new book, but the chapter on ideology is so good. So good.